Watch out for a big bug in cabbage. The woman didn't notice anything at all. Cut it directly, and make a vegetable salad for her husband. My husband feels cramped after eating. My wife just wanted to call a doctor. The husband has already recovered. Neither husband nor wife takes it seriously, but the next day the tragedy happened. Husband goes to a banquet. Suddenly, my stomach started to ache again. She quickly ran into the bathroom, but found that he began to have nosebleed. He thought it was because he had been on fire lately. Wipe off blood stains. I'm back at the banquet again. This time, the blood directly dyed the wine glass red. My head hurts like it's about to explode. Even the station is unstable. The onlookers have not yet reacted. Countless bugs are drilling out of a man's head. Finally, it exploded directly. Everyone else was scared silly. The police quickly arrived at the scene. I heard that insects crawled out of the victim's head. Quickly raised the insects. Sent to the Research Institute for inspection. After careful study of the eyes, it was found that this is a parasite that has never been seen before, likes living in damp places, hermaphrodite, rapid reproduction. If it gets into the human body, will rapidly reproduce in the human body, relying on a large number to support and explode the human body. Here, the insects enter thousands of households along the water pipe. Night. A drunken man was just about to go home. His dog suddenly barked fiercely. Keep the owner from entering the house. Drunken people only act like dogs and get angry. Throw him outside the door. I went home on my own. As soon as I lay on the sofa, I let out a scream. I never got up again. The next day, police rushed to the scene. Men are riddled with wounds and holes. The blood has run dry. The floor of the room is covered in mucus. The police officer followed the mucus all the way to the basement, but apart from garbage, I didn't find anything. A bug got into the glove. The man unknowingly put it on. And then I felt like something was ruining him. He wants to take off his gloves. I can't even take it off with any force. He slapped hard, trying to get rid of this pain, but it doesn't work at all. He even used scissors to cut the handle. It's all cut and bleeding. The gloves are still firmly fixed in the hands. The man is already unconscious in pain. Accidentally hit the shelf. A man is knocked down by a shelf, but his eyes were fixed on the axe beside him. He can't bear the pain anymore, picking up an axe and forcefully cutting off one's own hand. My wife heard the sound and rushed over. Just as my wife walked into the garden, electric wires on the ground leak and catch fire, ignited a nearby gasoline bucket. The couple received the box lunch in an instant. Continuous occurrence of events. The police finally realized the seriousness of the matter. The police officer arrived at the water supply station, explained the situation to the director, and demanded the cessation of water supply to the town. However, on hearing that the director was killed by insects, completely disbelieving, I even suspect that the police officer's brain is diseased, just kicked him out, and then leisurely started eating lunch, completely unaware of the danger. It's already closed. When the assistant finds it, there is no one in the director's position anymore, but there was a strange noise coming from the bathroom. Push open the door and take a look. The director is crawling with insects. Those who have already died cannot die again. Here, the police officer returned home, found a few big bugs in the grass. I planned to catch them out, but he was bitten hard. I didn't expect this thing to bite people again. He quickly packed the insects up, take it to the Research Institute, let glasses study insecticides. This is a very scary bug. You can enter thousands of households by following the water pipe. When you see live creatures, they will parasitize them, until the host is killed. Fortunately, Maya still have some skills. Quickly developed insecticides, specially targeting this type of bug. Due to the fact that insects are hermaphroditic, it can reproduce infinitely on its own, so they must catch all the bugs in one go. After investigation, they found the approximate location of the insect nest. Police officers and colleagues wear protective clothing, come together to the sewer to find the exact location of the insect nest. Glasses are responsible for releasing medication. However, as soon as I entered the sewer, I found that the necessary path was full of insects. The police officer had an idea: burn off the wires with fire. Under the action of the rushing current, the insects were electrocuted into roasted silkworm pupae. The two continued along the pipeline, finally found the insect nest. The police officer threw the raw meat into the water, strived to lure all the insects over, then used the walkie-talkie to notify the glasses to dispense medication. As a result, I forgot to take the walkie-talkie with my glasses and hammer. I haven't received a response in half a day. The incoming insects blocked the way when they arrived. The two of them had hurry up and find another exit. My colleague discovered an iron gate. Without saying a word, I pried it open, but it was washed directly into the pool by the water flow. The police officer saw this and wanted to save someone, but he couldn't even reach the iron pipe he climbed onto, attempting to pull colleagues up, but a large number of insects have already overwhelmed colleagues. My colleague reluctantly received the box lunch. The police officers had to crawl out on their own. Open the valve that is filled with medicine. After the medicine is filled up, a handful of fire, ignite the insects in the sewer and finally eliminate them, can be placed on an unattended manhole cover, and there's a half-dead bug lying on the ground.